Here's a quick little video of the camper. It's really dirty because we're actually packing up, ready to leave. And we had a storm the first night, but you'll at least get to see it. We put an outlet on the side, and we found out we really enjoyed using it. We chose not to put the, door right there that was normally there to get in and out from underneath. See, the door is really dirty. This is the back. It is a 58 Aljo. So we put the sticker on it. We have not put the license plate you see in the window hooked up to here yet. It has a little hook that holds it on with a light. We'll do that when we go home. And that's that side. It has, so we'll go in. Okay, so you go in, and this is the cabinet on the left. I hope it's not dark in here. It is dark in here. Okay, maybe not. So here is the sink and cabinet and icebox. And it is the original icebox, and we used it like a cooler icebox, and everything stayed cold and frozen for a little more than 2 days, so we did a great job. This cabinet underneath is where our water, that's for the water for the sink, and then we found out that that door's not shutting right because of the tank, so we're going to have to fix that. This is the oven. Where that little mark is was the only mark on it. So I'm going to put like some 50s, either boomerangs like the counter or Starburst or something. This is the sink. The water actually works. You have to pump it. Let's pump it to get it going. And the cabinets, he redid the cabinets and the window. We found in this trip that we need we did all the cute stuff, but now we need the practical stuff. Like we're going to put a shelf above the window right here to hold stuff in and that kind of stuff. So then you go to the left, and it's the bed. It's a full-size bed with access underneath to the bottom. Since we have that door, we don't really need the door on the outside. I just didn't want another hole. This is the big cabinet. We chose the black and white floor, which I actually hate this floor after using it a couple times. I just don't like it. So we're probably going to put a wood floor in the second one. That's the actual original handle. Let's see what I got in here. And it's smaller, but little baby hangers fit. So if you need to hang anything, we just have a baby hanger. We have one shelf here and one on the bottom. We decided after this trip we are going to lower that shelf and add a second shelf, and because we don't really hang stuff. That's just the inside of the door. That's a card some friends sent us. I hung there. The curtains I made, but I'm not sure if I like them. All the windows except for the door window and the window over the sink are the kind that push out like that. I found that a curtain here on the back, the curtain hook broke, so that's got to be fixed, so it's kind of hanging sideways. These bars are what used to be a sling bed, canvas sling bed for kids. We travel with the bars in place, and we take this first one out when we're camping, because keeping them in place when you're traveling just adds more sturdiness to the camper. I made all the pillows too. And the canvas, we have it. It was in decent shape. It was dirty. I tried to bleach it and then dye it, and it didn't work, so I don't really need it. This light he put in for battery when we're camping with battery. They're really bright, and they actually really warm. The cabinets are messy. These are the original things. They're messy. That's what I keep food in. This has a shelf too, but I took it down because I needed taller stuff, but that's kind of messy. But first camping trip, besides the one that was just an overnight, I have my essentials right there. Hydrogen peroxide and coffee. See, that has just a little shelf. The sink's the original sink. that little, I just found him. I thought he was so cute. And I made this little pot holder. He just rides with us. I need to secure him because we're fixing to go. But I will show you the icebox. It just latches open. And it's got we froze water and keep that in there. And we painted the inside just because it was pretty bad looking with the paint from the outside. Alright, let me pause and I'll go to the other side. Okay, and this is the dinette area. I made the cushions, covered the cushions with marine vinyl. This pattern my husband insisted on having. I wanted this pattern, so I just made them reversible. So let me know which one you like better. The stripes or the V. And I have them the same way when we're in it. I just flipped them so you can see. But each seat has, you pull up the bottom here, and there's storage under there that has storage. We brought that big fan. I won't bring it again. It's kind of big. The table we kept original. This is the original table. We decided to camp with it a few times. We're probably going to do it like this counter, but we're not sure if we want to keep the table. So it slides on a hinge on the wall back there, and we're not sure if we're going to keep it or not. So we're maybe going to make it smaller or get rid of it. I'm not sure because it's too big when you lay this down, and maybe I can show that in another video. We actually have slats stored in here to lay that down to make that a bed because the table is actually too big for it. But we went with what was already there. The framing for the seats, they really should have been a little bit shorter. The cabinets up here slide open. That was really hard to replace. We did birch paneling, and we decided to, he wanted to varnish it dark. I wanted a painted camper, so we just compromised, and we just did a clear varnish on the wood. This light is electric, and that's an electric outlet, and what next to it will be a 12-volt outlet. We just hadn't done that yet. These open up, and I have little tiebacks in here that I use when I open them up and tie them open. Here's another one of those battery lights. And a little bowl my sweet sister gave me. That's where we keep our little stuff in, but we're fixing to get ready to head out. Oh, let me show you the, let's see, that's the purple turtle. He rides with us everywhere. This is where the Fantastic Fan's going to go. And you see we didn't put the trim piece here because we're waiting to put in a fan. But we're kind of not really wanting to cut a hole in the ceiling, even though we prepped it for a fan. Camping in Colorado, we don't really need a fan yet. See, that needs another staple. With the rotting, that stuff like that happens. But it's ready for the fan if we decide to do it. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Like, share, subscribe, and watch for the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.